How do I filter foreign key choices in a Django model form? Say I have the following in my models.py. i.e. there are multiple companies, each having a range of rates and clients. Each client should have a base rate that is chosen from its parent company's rates, not another company's rates. When creating a form for adding a client, I would like to remove the company choices, as that has already been selected via an Add Client button on the company page, and limit the rate choices to that company as well. How do I go about this in Django 1.0? My current forms.py file is just boilerplate at the moment. And the views.py is also basic. In Django 0.96 I was able to hack this in by doing something like the following before rendering the template. ForeignKey.limit_choices_ seems promising, but I don't know how to pass in the _company.id, and I'm not clear if that will work outside the admin interface anyway. Thanks. This seems like a pretty basic request, but if I should redesign something, I'm open to suggestions.
Foreign key is represented by django.forms.modelChoice which is a choice field whose choices are a model query set. See the reference for modelChoice field. So, provide a query set to the field's query set attribute. This is done explicitly in the view. No hacking around.
In addition to s.lot's answer, and as becoming guru mentioned in comments, it's possible to add the query set filters by overriding the modelForm.__init__ function. This could easily apply to regular forms. It can help with reuse and keeps the view function tidy. This can be useful for reuse, say if you have common filters needed on many models. Normally I declare an abstract form class. E.g. Other than that, I'm just restating Django blog material, of which there are many good ones out there.
This is simple, and works with Django 1.4. You don't need to specify this in a form class, but can do it directly in the model admin, as Django already includes this built-in method on the model admin, from the docs. An even niftier way to do this, for example in creating a front-end admin interface that users can access, is to subclass the model admin and then alter the methods below. The net result is a user interface that only shows them content that is related to them, while allowing you, a super user, to see everything. I've overridden for methods. The first two make it impossible for a user to delete anything, and it also removes the delete buttons from the admin site. The third override filters any query that contains a reference to, in the example, user or porcupine, just as an illustration. The last override filters any foreign key field in the model to filter the choices available the same as the basic query set. In this way, you can present an easy-to-manage front-facing admin site that allows users to mess with their own objects, and you don't have to remember to type in the specific model admin filters we talked about above. Remove or delete buttons. Prevents delete permission. Filters objects that can be viewed on the admin site. Filters choices for all foreign key fields on the admin site.
To do this with a generic view, like Create View, the most important part of that? Read my post here.
If you haven't created the form and want to change the query set, you can do. This is pretty useful when you are using generic views.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.